Hello YouTube, this is Michelle. Welcome to Sydney. So far the weather's been absolutely fantastic. It's been about 22 degrees Celsius, that's about 72 degrees Fahrenheit. And I am enjoying my time immensely. It's awesome here. So I arrived here yesterday about noon. I left on the 9th and arrived at the 11th, and we're staying at the Four Seasons. And all over the streets right now there are YouTube Symphony banners, as you can see right here. And that goes all along George Street, as you can see right here. And this is the fantastic view I have from my room in the Four Seasons. Very exciting. And yesterday we went to go see Google Sydney. Oh my gosh. Welcome to Google.
YouTube. Hi. YouTube for Australia.
Hello. So other very exciting news, I got to meet the one and only Mr. Michael Tilson Thomas yesterday, and it was very exciting. This was also at Google. It was very cool. So I'm just getting ready to go to a percussion rehearsal, our very first one. We're going to meet Synergy Percussion Ensemble. Very excited for that. And so I'm just going to leave you all with some beautiful words of wisdom from the one and only Michael Tilson Thomas from yesterday. And I will see you soon. We're going to meet the whole percussion section. So stay tuned.
Thanks, Ed. Thanks, everybody. Well, delightful to share this moment with you. And as you know, it's quite an extraordinary little event we have coming up. You know, I recently did a project where I opened a new building. It was planned for some time. It was done with Frank Gehry. And in the process of planning this building, and Frank and I go way back, I met him when I was 8 years old originally. But in the process of this, one of the things Frank says is that he's glad that he lived long enough so that technology could catch up to where his dreams always were. And I feel a little bit that same experience in working with all of you, because way back to when I was a young musician myself, I was, playing around with environments and projections and sort of pushing various symphony orchestras and composers, including myself, to work with a more expanded range of possibilities of what a concert, an event could be. And this is really happening. And this experience that we're making happen here for the second time is a combination of something that witnesses the artistry of the members of the orchestra, that says something about a little bit of something about the tradition of classical music, not anywhere near what it really is, which is about 1,200 years of continuous encoding, basically, which is what notation really is. But also really creates a very entertaining and open kind of environment that's very suggestive of the possibility of bringing a whole new crowd of people into this experience, and best of all, being able to follow it into a great place online where it can be more readily accessible to be really a part of their daily lives, and enriching, wonderful moment. Music for the first maybe 1,600 years of what it did was pushing the forward envelope of trying to use music to explore more complex and, in some cases, dangerous psychological states that people were too afraid to experience in real life. But in the last 100 years or so, there's a kind of music that's taken a new role, which is, as the world has become scarier and more uncertain, music is sort of turning into being a refuge for many people. There are people in this country, around the entire world, who are using music with young kids. Many of these kids live in inner city environments where everything about their life is very precarious and challenged. And it's really within music that they can find a space where they can be in touch with a kind of core of human and caring feelings, which is, of course, essential to them. So it has a lot of different meanings, and everything that you're doing, that company's doing to make this all more accessible is absolutely great. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Hope you'll all be at the concert or some of the events that precede it, and there's a lot happening this next week, so